going to give you guys some solid answers right now on why you might not have any friends and don't fit in. And there's definitely a few reasons as to why this is. And it's all going to make sense. One reason you might not have friends and don't fit in is because you're probably a pretty ambitious person that just outgrew everything around him or her if you're a girl. This could probably be the case. You might have fit in at one point in time, but you grew on people. It happens. It happens, bro. Like, it's not going to be the same. That person you were in high school is not who you are. You're going to grow into a totally different person. The people you were with then, you're all going like this. Different ways. Some people stay the same, too. They kind of stay the same in their same groups and stuff because their life stopped right there. They do not grow. They do not move. They do not budge. That is who they are. So, if you're an ambitious person, even to a degree, you're going to lose a lot of people. There's way less ambitious people in the world than ambitious people in the world. So that automatically disqualifies a whole bunch of people that you could potentially be around. So you probably outgrew a lot of people, which is why you have such fewer friends, if not zero. And I'm going to tell you guys something right now. Even whenever I look back at the past, and when I look right now, if I wanted to, I can fit in with people that party. I can talk to these people. I can be around these people, conversate with these people like a so-called normal person. But I've outgrown that like a million times over. Like a million times over. And I got to a point, man, where I'm standing around at parties like you have to get fucked up at parties to even fit in. If you don't, your consciousness, your brain is gonna be like completely on. You'll be at a party, you'll be like, you're just so aware. You have so much energy. You're just like there, looking around. While everyone's like, hey, bro, they got a drink, and everyone's like this, bro. And you're just like, hi. Like, you're just too awake. Like, I got to a point a long ass time ago, bro. And I remember like it was yesterday. I just had to leave a party I was at. I'm like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Like, I've grown on this shit. And this is at 18. Like, I've grown on this shit. Even the females here that actually used to be slightly attractive in my eyes are no longer attractive anymore. These ones ain't even attractive anymore. I gotta get out of here. So, things like this can happen. It's called growing as a person. When you become more ambitious, you're going to lose a lot more people. You transition in life. So what you gotta do is keep working hard, and then you get around new people. You don't just transition like this. Like, you go from the person you used to be, and as you're transitioning, you're almost like not where you want to be, but you're not with these people either. So you're like in the middle of a transition. So you're going to have a lot less people in your life. This is one of the biggest reasons why you might have zero friends don't fit in, or have very few. And very few that understand you. And the ones that understand you literally understand you. It's not like half and half. They literally understand you. You understand them. So it's stuff like more reasons as to why you have very few friends and don't fit in is because you're just simply not that type of person. Never were, never was. I used to fit in hard. Still could if I wanted to. I'm just way too ambitious at this point, way too hardworking at this point. I don't have time for that. It's a waste of time. These people to me are slow. I feel slow when I'm around them. I feel much quicker. I feel much better when I'm not around those kind of people because it's like a settling mindset. It's like a, let's just get effed up and live in the moment. But man, there's a lot more moments to live in the world. Like, these people literally take so much time out of their lives to like have one big night, and then the rest of their week is screwed. 3 days later it's screwed. Like, I can't be slowed down, man. Like, you guys probably can't be slowed down. It's not a better life. Like, if it was, I'd probably do that shit, but it's not a better life. I don't fit in with these people. I'm too fast for these people. I even make these people uncomfortable at this point, because I only keep getting better and better and better anyways. So it's the transitioning. And like, it makes sense when you think about it. And also, like I said, you might just be the person that literally never ever did fit in. You could be a complete weirdo for all I know. I don't know. And you literally never had a friend in your life. I don't know. That could be the case too. It is sometimes. But it's all about choices. It's all about choices you have to make. It's all about what you want. I know what I want. I don't want 1,000 friends. I just don't. I'm in touch with solid people around the world. I'm in touch with a few solid people where I come from. It'll be that. It'll be my small circle. And it's not going to be much else. It should be the exact same thing for you guys. Having a whole bunch of friends don't even exist, man. Like, it's not real. Whoever told you that is out of their minds. Whoever convinced you of this as a kid is out of their minds. People grow on people all the time. You just have to accept that life moves on. People are temporary. Your friends are temporary. Your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your pets, everything is temporary. We're all gonna die. Like, not even that, things just happen. Like, you can grow apart as a couple. You can grow apart as friends. Things happen. And you have to be willing to accept this. I don't need to be close with a whole lot of people. You guys probably don't feel the need to be close with a whole lot of people. Like, it's not even real. I even know people right now that are kind of in that average group that are starting to grow apart. That's how life is. Even these people grow apart. Everybody grows apart. The quicker you realize this, the better. The quicker you realize this, the better your life gets. And the more work everybody else has to do. The work you probably done when you were in your early 20s is work people's going to start doing in their like mid 30s or 40s. I advise you guys to be the smart one who recognizes life early, like very, very early. Get ahead in life. Grow yourself hard as a person. Move forward. And when you do this, you're going to have a lot of these jackasses that is going to try to hold you back, fill you with fear, say a whole bunch of things, write you off, slander your name. You're going to get a lot of these things because you literally scare the hell out of them with your hard work, your work ethic, your ambition, your growth. It scares them, which is why they throw shots at you, because they are fucking terrified of what you're going to become. That is the truth. But you must outgrow everybody. Like, you must be on that path. You can't be the same person you were year by year. You have to make changes. Things have to change. You have to make sure you're different every single year. In a way. At least in a way. Because if you're not, it's a whole waste of a year. You wasted an entire year. You're the exact same person you were last year at this time. It's a complete waste. You have to make a change. Even if, let's say, maybe you were a bit fat last year. This next year, you got a lot fitter. You look a lot different. Your mind's different. That's good. That's good. That's a start. That's change. This is what you have to make sure of. And the whole point of this video is to make you guys realize you don't need friends. It don't even exist. It's a myth. I really believe people with the most friends are filled with the most fear. They're the most worried. They're the most fearful. They need these people. Like, bro, you don't need anybody. Like, you need the best version of yourself is what you really need. That's what you need. Everybody else is an illusion. Truthfully. There's going to be very few people that's actually going to benefit you in your life. Very few people. Other than that, it's got to be you working on your shit. Otherwise, bad things can happen if you don't. If you don't have that mindset in life, I don't care who you are, it could end very bad. You're dependent on family. The most unhappiest people I know depend on family. They depend on their friends. They depend on children around them from other people and all this stuff to make them happy. They're taking pictures with people and they don't even look happy, bro. Because they are not happy internally. They need these they need these children to make them happy. They need their parents to make them happy. They need friends to make them happy. Oh my God, I'm so glad that I have this friend in my life, or I don't know what I would do. Well, like, bro, you see this shit on social media and it's like, they're just not in a good place. They're just not. They don't have it internally. They don't know what it takes to be happy internally. They have not grown in that way yet. And I'm going to tell you guys something. It's not a pleasant time to go through when you really connect with yourself and the universe. When you were surrounded by other people your entire life. I went through it. I went through these awakenings. I was in school my whole life since like 4 or 5 years old. Played sports with people. Was around people all the time. Hanging with friends all the time. And I get older. Things happen. I outgrow people because I get ambitious. Now I'm an adult. Now I'm doing a whole bunch of things. And you grow apart from people, man. And it's like, if you don't do that, you're pretty much screwed. Like, I couldn't imagine any other way. I was around people my whole life. You get real ambitious. You get on your path. You get on your purpose. You outgrow people. And it's like, everything was an illusion. Everything. Whole upbringing, whole everything. It's a system. And when you get out of that, it's very uncomfortable. Because I'm literally reminiscing, like, in my mind, back at those days. I look back and it's like, there are some good times, but it's just like, it's all wrong, man. How people grow up, how people actually come into the world and do things, I don't agree. I think it's wrong. I think people could be much better. I think this world could be much more evolved if it were to be different. But we all come into it the exact same way, doing the exact same things. And it's up to you to break free of the matrix. I broke free of the matrix. It is the only way for me. My IQ is too high to not break out of the matrix. It was my birthright to break out of the matrix. As I got deeper and deeper and deeper into school, I got more unhappy. And the closer I got from escaping the matrix, the happier I've become. which requires a lot less people because most people are in the matrix. If you've escaped the matrix and most people are in the matrix, you're not going to connect with these people. You're not going to be close with these people. You're probably not going to be friends with these people. I relate to people around the world that have escaped the matrix, or people that are wanting to escape the matrix. I can actually connect with them pretty well as well because they get it. Like, their minds at least get it. They might not be all the way there yet, but they at least get it. Like, the whole world is a scam, bro. It really is. And when I went through all those times and then had these awakenings in my early to mid 20s, it was nuts. It saved my life. It had to happen. And before that happened, it was such dark times. Like, nothing made sense. And then all of a sudden, I go through those times. I connect with myself and the universe. I just felt at home. I felt very, very good. I felt like I did not need a girlfriend. I didn't need friends. I didn't need this. I didn't need that, because so many things were going wrong. And I taught myself, I don't need those things. I'm actually much happier without those things or trying to get those things. I feel way better away from those things. Because I remember the last relationship I was in my early 20s, like 21 years old. And after that, I had a bunch of wake-up calls. And not long after that, I escaped the matrix. It's all nuts. Like, to this day, I'm a very deep person. I only continue to get more deep as a person, and I only continue to grow as a person. The only thing I want to do is continue to learn myself, experience more, help, teach, guide, and change the world. There is no other way. Too many things are going wrong. Too many things are bad. Too many things are off. And not enough people get it. More people need to get it. And unfortunately, some never will. Some never will. That's the unfortunate reality. A lot of your friends are people you have to get rid of, bro. That you might have right now. You want to hold on to for dear life. You just don't want to be friendless, bro. Oh my God. Let the fuck go. Train yourself to fear to lose absolutely nothing. That's where your strength is. Then you hit that restart button. You go through some times. You come out stronger. You need fuck all. Because you got your best self. That's what you need the most, I'm telling you now. Don't be like these stressed out, white as a ghost type of people. They look like albinos, for God's sakes. They're so white and pale and frail, and it looks like it sucked the life out of them, man, because they're it's like they're so codependent. They need people to feel like they have oxygen. That's how messed up they are internally. They need children around to take pictures, and they still look unhealthy when they have the children in their hands taking pictures. They need to be with their girls. They need to be with family. They need to be around people. I need this person. I need that person. Making posts like, oh my God, if it wasn't for this person, if it wasn't for this friend, I don't know where I'd be today, blah, blah, blah. You wonder why. You don't know who you are. Like, you have a lot of work to do. You can go to school, you can get a fucking degree. There's people, these exact people I'm speaking on are literally people that have done very well in school, but are fucking lost up here. Like, the life you're living is cat shit. And I mean that in the nicest way possible, but it is the truth. You guys know how I speak the truth. I do not hold back. Why the fuck would I? You do not change the world in this type of way. You change the world by telling people the truth, which is what I do. And I just see a lot of lost people in this world who refuse to go through those trying times, who refuse to do the absolute honest to God work that they actually need to do to become who they're supposed to be, the best version of yourself. The best version of yourself is the person you need. More than that wife you're trying to chase down, more than that husband you're trying to chase down, more than you want kids, more than you want to stay close with friends or any of this bullshit. You can have all those things, but you come first. You come first, you put yourself first, you master yourself first, and do all those things you're supposed to do. Then those things can come in, and you're good. You're not going to flunk it. You're not going to mess up. Because you've done the right things first, you built a solid foundation within yourself. If you're not solid, how the fuck else is anyone else around you going to be solid? The answer is, they're not. So, I hope this video helped you guys on why you might have little to no friends. Here's why. Improve yourself first. Get as good as you can yourself first before you even want to acknowledge anything else. You don't want to be like any other bums out there that's just, oh my God, dependent on people so damn much. It starts with you.